One of our viewers wanted to retire early at 62 and wanted to know if his spouse would qualify for the Social Security 50% spousal benefit. So we're going to take a look at some Social Security spousal benefit strategies. So stay tuned for the full episode. Thank you for watching. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor. Let's get right into our question here. It says here, Richard, I plan to take my Social Security insurance at age 62. Can my wife still get half of my Social Security insurance? I'm a bigger earner. Okay, this is a great question. We're going to take a look at this question and do 3 different examples here. Let's take a look at some basics first. So our viewer here wants to know if his spouse can qualify for Social Security spousal benefits. So whether they worked or not, it's possible they can qualify. The maximum benefit is 50%, and the earliest you can apply is age 62. Keep in mind, when you apply prior to your full retirement age, the benefit can be less, and we'll go over all the details on that. Also, in certain circumstances, an ex-spouse can receive benefits off of your record. The stipulations are the marriage must have lasted 10 years or longer, your ex-spouse is unmarried, your ex-spouse is age 62 or older. So back to our question here. The husband here wants to retire at 62. Keep in mind, when he retires at 62, his benefit is going to be less. We're assuming a full retirement age here of 67. Spouse 2, the wife, is entitled to 50% of the spouse's Social Security at age 67. So if the wife also takes Social Security prior to full retirement age, her benefit will also be reduced. Let's take a look at an example here. If husband's Social Security is $1,000 at full retirement age, say 67, an example, if they both take Social Security at their full retirement age, and again, we're going to use 67 as that age, the husband would be $1,000 and the wife is going to get 50% of the husband's benefit, which is $500. Now let's take a look at a situation here where the husband takes the Social Security at 62 and the wife is going to take Social Security at 62. To determine your full retirement age, if you're born 1960 or later, it's age 67. Since the husband's going to take it at 62, which is prior to his full retirement age, his benefit is reduced by 30% to $700 in this case. The wife is also going to take it prior to her full retirement age. Her benefit's even going to be reduced further to $325 instead of the $500. It's reduced an additional 35% by taking it early. Now, if the wife's benefit on her own work record, let's say at age 62 is $800, she would take her benefit and not take the spousal benefit. You're going to get the choice of the higher of the two, but not both combined together. Let's look at another example. Husband's Social Security at full retirement age is $2,500 in this case. So if they both retired at 67, the husband is going to get $2,500. The wife is going to get 50% of the husband's, which is $1,250. If they both decide to retire at 62, again, the husband's benefit is going to be reduced by 30% to $1,750. And the wife is also going to retire at 62. Instead of her getting the 50% of the $1,750, she's going to get $812. It's 35% less because she retired also prior to her full retirement age. If the wife's own benefit is $1,200 at age 62, she is going to be able to take the higher of the two. If her benefit was only $400, then she would have the option of taking the benefit at the higher amount. But again, you don't add both of them together. Let's take a look at a third example. Spouse 1, full retirement age is 67. Their benefit at full retirement age is $1,600. Spouse 2 has never worked. Spouse 2 wants to take Social Security at her full retirement age. She would receive 50% of spouse's 1, $1,600 per month, and she would receive $800 per month. Let's take a look at another example. Spouse 1, full retirement age 67. The benefit $1,600. The spouse 2 never worked. Spouse 2 wants to take the benefit 3 years early. Instead of 67, wants to take it at 64, which is basically 36 months before her full retirement age. Spouse 2 Social Security benefit will be reduced. So here's how that is calculated. Social Security has a reduction factor that they calculate on spouses 2. Instead of spouse 2 receiving $800, which is 50% of the $1,600. Since she's taking Social Security 3 years earlier, spouse 2 will get $600 due to the reduction factor. If you want to review the full details on how the reduction works, you can read through the explanation here. So to answer our viewer's question here, our viewer's Social Security benefit would be reduced if he retired at age 62, and his wife's spousal benefit for Social Security would also be reduced. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next update.